Greetings, Darlene here. I've been watching, well, there are quite a few videos out now about seed starting. And if you're new to gardening, there are many videos that you can watch and learn about seed starting. There's a number of different methods for seed starting. One is the snail method, and I've not tried that. I might try it. We'll just have to wait and see. I was thinking it might be fun to try. Anyway, I wanted to talk to you today about the things that I want to start. And I'm not going to start them today, so you won't see that on this video. You'll just hear me talking about my wishes and my hopes. Obviously, I want to do tomatoes. Last year I focused on tomatoes, and I can't get out in the garden. Maybe by summer, I don't know. Where my legs are better. I have one leg that's totally healed, but we're keeping it covered and protected because the skin is weak. Anyway, enough about that. The things that I want to start, the tomatoes. Okay, I've got tomato seeds. Last year, I did the little yellow, they look like pear tomatoes. And I did some red cherry tomatoes. This year, if I can get my hands on them, I keep hearing people talk about how wonderful the sun gold, I believe that's what they're called, a sun gold tomato is. It's a small tomato, but I've heard that it's very prolific. And if that's the case, and if I can get my hands on some seeds, I probably only need one plant. But if I can get the seeds, I'll start 2 or 3 plants just so I have a backup in case my one plant doesn't do well. I would also like to focus on cucumbers. I love cucumbers. Last year I grew 1 cucumber plant in my green stock, and what did I get? A couple of cucumbers off of it. I should have gotten more, but I think part of it is that wasn't we didn't take care of it quite properly. So I think I want to try to grow some cucumbers in my raised beds. My raised beds are 18-gallon totes, and that's what I grew the tomatoes in last year. So I think I want to reserve one of those totes for cucumbers, and we'll try to get them to grow up and not sprawl all over the place. I already have garlics planted in one of them, and I haven't looked to see if theoretically I shouldn't see them yet this year because it's still cold out. So garlics, and along with the garlics, I wouldn't mind growing some either Swiss chard or spinach, maybe even beets, and they can be in that same tote. So we've got a tote for cucumbers, a tote for tomatoes, and a tote for greens and garlic and either Swiss chard or beets or spinach, one of those. And then I wouldn't mind planting some onions. And potatoes. Last year I did 1 container of potatoes. It didn't make a lot, but it made a few, and they were good. And I think that probably is and then I've got my green stock, and in it I will put, I haven't quite decided. I know I want some flowers in there, but probably some greens too, I don't know. Some strawberries for sure. I love strawberries. And I've got those 2 big decorative pots that last year I grew bubblegum petunias. They were beautiful. So I may do that again. And I've got the 2 hanging baskets that were out by the porch. I haven't decided what I want to put in them yet. Last year I had various kinds of petunias. They weren't super petunias, they were just regular petunias. And I think there was some, I forget the name of it, a little flower that looks kind of like a petunia mixed in there with it. But I'm thinking I would like to get a Silver Falls dichondra, I think it's called, something like that, and add that, and probably petunias again, because the petunias did well in the hanging baskets. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Of course, I'll be tending to my house plants. I can't think of anything else. I think I've covered all of what I'd like to grow, and I'm hoping I'm able to. It's still too early here to actually start seeds for the things I talked about. I won't consider planting anything out until at least Mother's Day. So, and this is we're only at February 2nd right now, so I'll wait a few weeks before I actually start seeds, and I'll probably bring you along. So I know I'll get the tomato and cucumber. Just enough for the, it's just enough for the raised bed. But not very many. I should be able to do that. And the other little things, depends on how much hubby's willing to help when it comes to the planting them outside part. We'll see. Anyway, that's the extent of my seed starting adventures. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I know I am. And everything's looking up, looking better. And I'm telling you, I'd like it if you chase after God, because He'll find you. You won't be sorry. Until next time, this is Darlene from Darlene's Garden and Home, signing off. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it a lot. Thanks. And don't forget to like and share and subscribe, because it helps my channel. See you next time. Bye.